Yo, it's me. It's your boy. It's I don't know what I'm doing. So, let me just tell you a tale of epic proportions for a sec, because I wanna. So, what am I talking about? I'm talking about the sick. Oh, yeah. I no, I'm kidding. Sick being sick sucks. Um, So you might ask yourself, why does being sick suck? And I'm here to tell you, as someone who is sick. Hmm. So what am I talking about? Um, I'm talking about uh having something that's going around in the air right now. You might know what it is. It's an infectious disease. You see, it's not great. Nah. So yeah. Anyways, I got COVID, and uh that is not fun, as you can probably guess. So I'm just gonna talk about it, what was happening, and then I can probably put like stock footage over it. I don't know, like Friday Night Funkin' or Minecraft or whatever. But yeah, I thought I'd monetize my suffering, because heck, if I'm gonna be sneezing and coughing for a week or more, then you best bet I'm gonna make a video off of it. Yeah. So when did this start? It started like a couple. It's Monday now, but it started like Saturday. The Friday before, I think I was just chilling on the couch at like midnight, just like watching some good old YouTubes, and I was like, okay, I'm tired, go sleeping now. And so I woke up at about like 6 a.m. and my throat was hurting. My throat was hurting, and I was like, that's no good. That's no good. So I didn't think much of it, because it was. I mean, my throat hurt before. It's nothing. It's not a big deal. But but I asked my dad. I was like, hey dad, hey dad. My throat has been sore for the whole day. And then he was like, well, guess what? My throat's sore too. So I was like, oh, hmm, that's pretty weird. And then I went to bed, because I was like, okay, well, not much I can do about it. Uh, just I gotta deal with it. And I thought it would go in the way in the morning, because that's what happened in the past. I went to sleep, and I woke up at 3 a.m. because my body was like, okay, your throat hurts, and you're extremely snotty now, so you gotta deal with those two things. And I'm like, okay, chill out. Like, you gotta calm down. I mean, I can only do so much at once, body. But like the Dream speedrun music was playing. It was, I don't know. Yeah, it was bad. So I spent like an hour like cleaning up my nose, just trying to go back to sleep. It didn't work. I had terrible sleep that night. Um, but yeah, it was not good. I was not feeling good. I told my dad. I was like, hey dad, hey broski, I am feeling terrible and would appreciate it if uh, I I didn't feel terrible. And he was like, "Ah, okay, I got you, fam." And he went to the store and got me some gummy worms, and I was like, "Ooh, yes, gummy worms, pog. I love me some gummy worms." And then he was like, "Okay, so we gotta fix that right up for you." So I'm gonna give you some Dayquil to clear up the nose, and then also I'm gonna give you some salt water. And I was like, huh? So yeah, he explained to me like, okay, so this is what happens, right? So you drink the salt water, right? And then you gargle it, uh, like like brushing your teeth or taking like a mouthwash. And I'm like, okay, I can do that. But after that, he mentioned like, oh, I forgot to tell you, it's gonna be terrible, and you're gonna hate every second of it. And I was like, okay, well, I mean, it's better than feeling terrible. Uh, but let me just tell you right now, it felt terrible. So, um, it went just about as terribly as you would expect when drinking salt water, not drinking, when having salt water in your mouth. It's, it's not good. But I got it over with. It was all good. I mean, no, it wasn't all good because I have more. But I was feeling okay. I was feeling just a tiny bit better with my lungs cleared up. And I was like, okay, so what are we gonna do now? And so, uh, we were like, okay, so we can like go to the doctor or like have like I don't know. So then I was like, okay, well, I went to sleep, and then like I woke up, and the the good news is the sneezing and the throat were gone, but I woke up at 3 a.m. again, yay, with a fever, like, and it was bad, bad. I was like, oh, okay, well, it was at the point where I couldn't even go back to sleep. It was that bad. So I had to just like stare up at the ceiling because if I were to like get out of bed, I would be shivering, and it would have not been fun. So I was just like, okay, well, I gotta try to go back to sleep. Newsflash, I tried going back to sleep like 8 times, and I think the most sleep I got was like 20 minutes. So I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna watch some YouTubes then. I finally went to sleep at like 6 a.m. and I was like, okay, well, I'm obviously not feeling great. Let's I'm gonna take some sleep, and then we'll see where it goes from there. I got some sleep, and I felt like a tiny bit better. I was like, okay, well, I don't feel terrible. I did have like a coughing problem. It was all right, but I don't know. And so we were like, okay, well, I gotta get COVID tested. Sorry. Okay, I gotta get COVID tested because I am like higher risk since I have asthma, and that's not fun. No, sorry. So I went and got COVID tested. Also, just a little side tangent. Getting COVID tested sucks, man. Like, uh, I it feels so. If you haven't been COVID tested before, uh, let me just uh lay it out for you. So what they do is they stick some I don't know what they're called, but it's Q-tips. They stick some Q-tips down your throat, and they're like, okay, now you're all good for the throat. Now we gotta stick some Q-tips up your nose. And I'm like, ugh, well, okay, because I gotta. That sucked even more. But yeah, after that we like went home and I got the results back and it said I had COVID. I was like, oh, that's fun. Luckily though, I did get vaccinated and all I am better off than I would have been if I hadn't been vaccinated. Like because I have asthma, it, I would have probably been in the hospital. But yeah, so I am a smart boy, and I got the vaccines. So it's just sickness. It's just I felt sickness before, and this is a sickness, and it is not fun. But it is comparably way more fun than being in